I'm assuming if you're on this reaction, you don't really need much of an introduction to what is happening in this reaction or what's going on. Basically, Jamar Rose, Nerd Control, official music video dropped. Um, and I would explain to people what what this is. But if you're again, like I said, if you're here, either you know already and you should want to see records react to it, or you kind of know what it is, but you haven't listened to it on your own yet, right? Um, so instead of me explaining it to you, I'm just gonna start it up. Uh, I'll give all my thoughts while I hear it. Uh, but I'm very excited to listen to this. I listened to Jamar like a solo track of him before on the channel, which will change. Like besides this, I'll drop more Jamar, but you know, enough rambling. I'm just gonna get started.
We just gonna get right to it. Multiple hours I put.
Okay. Yeah.
We just gonna get right to it. Multiple hours I put in work on the scale. Now I've been putting in heat and reciprocal getting hell. Now I'ma turn up the heat, my blood gets up boiling a well. Tired of sitting idle, see your top spot for sale. We out here eating crumbs while you walking around with immunity. I collab with any artist, man, I vibe with a community. I see y'all posting about who I should get on this and that. But then y'all pick the same people, so fuck equal opportunity. Popularity.
Okay. Can't tell. This is more about the nerdcore community in general. Besides that, I do really enjoy how Jamar raps. So, but yeah, this is true. There's a lot of like there's not a lot of artists who, like at least in the bigger spots that you see, doing with like new people all the time. Like I think Rustage does it the best, where he brings on new people. But even then, I feel like they're like known very well. But yeah.
About who I should get on this and that. But then y'all pick the same people, so fuck equal opportunity. Popularity contest, I'm not vibing with that shit. You take who's popping, flipping for views and profit off that shit. Nigga, profit off this dick.
This is true a lot. Right here, the you take who's popping, flip it for views and profit off that. Right. For example, whenever like an artist like has like some like massive like verse in someone's song or a hit, like for example, Contrast when he went on Dizzy's song, Moderate song. After that, I think like everyone got a song with him, like Rustage, DPS. Like there was just songs with Contrast going everywhere for like a week or two, and that happens a lot when an artist gets a lot of recognition. So, yeah, which you know it's understandable from artist perspective because you want to get more views and just get your music more reach, which is fine. But yeah.
Views and profit off that shit. Nigga, profit off this dick, cause this shit ain't free. Oh, Jamar, don't talk about that, they gon' get mad, you gon' see. Nigga, I put that on the gang, just the name of a few. Got Saddam Galaxy, surveyed the whole crew. I can bet my left testicle, they work harder than you. I got love for them niggas.
Wait, I didn't. Wait. I saw Galax.
Nigga, I put that on the gang, just the name of a few. Got Saddam Galaxy, surveyed the whole crew.
I know Galax and I think Surveyed. I'm not so sure about the first person. But it sounds familiar. I just don't. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is.
Galaxy surveyed the whole crew. I can bet my left testicle they work harder than you. I got love for them niggas, but I'm still dusting the crew. If I'm going out as a martyr and burning a blaze of glory just to show the whole game they got distorted, contorted, then I pray that my light shines down on the corrupt till the earth cracks open and a new age erupts. Now I be honest. Fuck your collective and what you claim. You ain't put no money down, you don't even own your name. That's how I know you ain't serious, you ain't even got no trademarks. Sparring with the gang, that's the only way we trademark. New niggas is new niggas, and some of y'all tender. Only leaving scratches and dents, lyrical fender bender. Now I can name off a few that's actually causing damage. Shout out Walnut, Ozaru, no wait a minute. I done gave these niggas flowers on the double.
Walnut, I know. Zaru, I'm not too sure. I know he's talking about the XXL cipher, which I didn't listen to or react to, which maybe I should, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah,
Wait a minute,
he's both like dissing the community and also showing love to some people who deserve it at the same time. It's something.
Gave these niggas flowers on a double XL, and you can't say the same. Your whole feature list is frail. Fucking tier list too.
Again, talking about what he said earlier, saying about the equal opportunity and features, where it's all about who's more popular. Where people like Walnut and I assume Ozaru have lots of talent and should be featured more with other people, but bigger artists seem to tend to want to only feature with bigger artists. So, you know, yeah.
It's frail. Fucking tier list too. I hear debates about who the best. Stomach grumbling and I'm the capital Budapest. 9-5.
Okay, Mari. What's the thing about Mari? But this tier list thing. If you've been in this community for long enough, you already know about the tier lists. They cause some interesting debates within the community. All of them are pretty much dumb, but yeah.
About who the best. Stomach grumbling and I'm the capital Budapest. 954 Ty Wild and JHB. Mix Williams, Mirror Black World, as you can see. I'm just naming off the rappers that don't work harder than me. I'm in
But don't work harder than me. So who do you name? He named off
and I'm the capital Budapest.
Mari.
954
Ty is kind of like, okay. Mari, sure, you can say what you want. Mari works hard too, so if you want to say that, that's fine. But Ty, he drops like once every 20 millennium. Saying you work harder than Ty is like, I don't know, just doesn't feel like it has much of an impact. I get what he's trying to do here though. It sparks some replies back to this. But Ty, JHB. JHB's the one who I've heard on only choruses before, so.
JHB, Mix Williams.
Mix. I do know Mix. I don't think I listen to many of his own songs though. Mir.
Black World,
And Mir. Alright, if any of them respond, I'll watch those too.
you can see, I'm just naming off the rappers that don't work harder than me. I'm in the ocean with this shit, that's why I'm harder to see. And if I name you off, boy, you better respond. Got a lot up on my chest I ain't touched upon. And it's a lyrical Uzi, I aim it right at your stomach. Now
Where'd
we
the gun
got a
come from?
semicolon, man, that's right where I dumped it. Now they gon' ask me, who the fuck am I to question their favorite? I'm the motherfucker that actually stood up to say shit. This is hip hop, this is how we handle this shit. You don't get
The song's still halfway. Okay. I wasn't sure if the song would be so long. But yeah, this is how most debates I think should be settled. Especially in this community where the main thing people do is rap. Like, you know, being only on Twitter is a one thing, but if you're over a debate, especially over whose music is better and all that, I do think it should come out to actual songs. But, you know, that's just my input.
fucker that actually stood up to say shit. This is hip hop, this is how we handle this shit. You don't get no respect from me unless you handle your shit. I know what y'all wanna hear. We'll address that right now.
Alright.
Now if I said I wasn't grateful for the put on, I'd be lying, but Dizzy done played with a nigga for too long. I done put in too much work, so much time, so much effort to get 116 back, nigga, I would never. And it's not just me, half the community old verses. Are you busy for a year? What you can hand me back? I'm worthless.
Okay, so you're saying he's grateful for being put on. I think Dizzy is who showed Jamar first, if I'm not wrong. I think so. But how saying Dizzy and other rappers of the sorts just won't give him a verse back. Which I've definitely seen the Dizzy and Jamar thing go on for a bit now, so yeah.
I done put in too much work, so much time, so much effort to get 116 back, nigga, I would never. And it's not just me, half the community old verses. Are you busy for a year? What you can hand me back? I'm worthless. I've been serving this country every day, moving militant, spitting in my face, but I ain't never had no ill intent. Fuck that cry baby shit, get it on my own and I'ma savor it. On my Gordon Ramsay shit, saucy. Stand by what you say and stop playing with my name. I ain't nobody's son, especially in this game. I came
I know why son, especially in this game. Um, it's a known thing around that Disney just calls, I think, Jamar and Mix his sons. I want to say both of them. I'm not so sure. I feel like it's just one of them, but I think also Mix. But yeah, that's where that line comes from.
Stand by what you say and stop playing with my name. I ain't nobody's son, especially in this game.
And of course, Disney is friends with them, so when he calls them their son, he's not like serious about that. So don't think that, yeah.
Nobody's son, especially in this game. I came in running, muscled up on both legs, looking real strong like a nigga used both legs. In it like a marathon, nigga, I get no rest. Jake Rose speaking up on the track, you would never guess. I'm sick and tired of the way that these niggas is moving. Think you giving us a chance, but really you choosing. And they was wondering if I was gonna name drop who I'm talking about. Instigating niggas, get on the mic and just talk it out. The fact that I had to start the conversation is weird to me. It's been going on for a while, I know you see it clearly. Now if you came for some bars or some intricate rhyme scheme, shut the fuck up, I'm on some different type of time. It's a message.
Yes, that is true. Right there. If you thought this was gonna be like crazy with bars and like we said, rhyme schemes, that's not really what the main focus of like a let's call it diss track. This is more just calling people out. But that shouldn't be like your main focus. Your main focus is just to listen to his actual message and what he's talking about more than how good of a lyrical rapper he's about to be. And don't get it wrong, Jamar is still sounding really good on this track when it comes to just rapping and stuff. So, but yeah.
Rhyme scheme, shut the fuck up, I'm on some different type of time. It's a message. I want everyone to hear my voice. I won't edit out mistakes of the anger, and that's my choice. You gon' feel every word I'm spitting up on the track. This one ain't for the grace, don't feel obligated to hit me back. Swabity, Russage, Breeding Boy, DPS, Fable, Game Boy, Jones, Kent, Steady, and Connor Twain.
Alright, wait, I think that's just everyone on top. Trowity, Russ's Breeding Boy, DPS, Hable, okay. And then Connor. Out of everyone here who I think will respond, maybe Game Boy. I feel like Rustage, Cam, and Schwabity and Fable are the least likely to respond. But I can see DPS, Breton, and whoever else I didn't say responding. But yeah. I mean, maybe even Schwabity. But Schwabity is like a very maybe.
I got love for you all, but I'm trying to slaughter you niggas. And your fans get held, they got nothing to offer you niggas. What is competition? I came to make the play. I'm the phantom of the opera when I'm standing center stage. I'm the one at home plate, touching every single base. It's the empire that I own if you think you safe. I'm the one that run the league and I'm looking at injustice. You were supposed to be the heroes, look at who the fuck we trust. Been here for a minute, but now I feel like I'm well adjusted. It's a challenge, not a dish. If you feel different, then you should have never touched it. Crying in the comments, pick the mic up and speak. My drive is more insane in the paint than Shaquille O'Neal at his peak. So I dare anyone that try to step up, go harder. Or you yourself gonna end up being the aforementioned martyr.
Is that it?
Control.
Okay, I think that's it. Alright. This is definitely a moment in time, right? I couldn't think of what I'm trying to say here. This is important. If no one responds to this at all, kind of disappointing. It might no one. I mean, like bigger names. Cause I already know someone on Twitter is gonna be responding. I saw it already. I think upload today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll try and see all the responses to this. I think they're all gonna be using the same beat. I'm pretty sure the beat is somewhere here. Yeah, the beat's right there. So if you yourself are a nerdcore rapper, I advise you to respond, even if you weren't like directly called out. This is a time for you to show, your place, and if you really mean what most of you rap about. If you are if you think you are one of the best rappers, right? For the bigger artists, I hope you respond. Like most of the bigger artists in the community don't really touch on drama like that. And this isn't drama. This is just being called out for Jamar thinking he deserves more limelight, I assume. But yeah, props to Jamar for doing this. Lots of respect to him. For lots of respect on him from my part. How do you word that? I think I'm wording that wrong. Whatever. Jamar, nice. I'll be on the lookout for anything else dropped regarding this. Goodbye.